Do 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 do. I don't know where it is. It might be on tube. It should last. It should last throughout this live stream. I feel. I feel it should last. Woo, let's get in our counseling session today. Let's get in our counseling session today. Let's get on in, friend. Let's get on in. Let's get it on in, friend. So, praise be to the Most High, to God be the truth. Ooh, so we got to season it. Yes, we need to season it good. And all you got to do is look at a quick video about that. You wash it and then season it with Crisco. Yeah. Yeah. Got it. That what it said? Where it said that? It's season? Oh, yeah. Girl, I'm reading everything else in this face. Big right here in my face. Okay, good. So go ahead and wash it out, dry it out. Put your butter on around up in there, put that bread up in now.
Why don't we put the bread in the other thing? We don't use it.
That's the purpose of me telling you to put it in this pan so you can. We gotta get that other cornbread mix. We gotta get it in. So, yeah, because, okay, yeah, it's coming up. There it is. This will be perfect to make our, yeah, we about to cook, baby. It's about to go on. It's about to go down. Yeah, we should have been on this. Yeah, seasoned already. Cast iron. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, just go ahead and wash it, the soap, and dry it off and put it on the stove. Ooh, it's heavy.
Yeah.
Ooh, Lord. Yeah, I think, so that just show you that I was thinking in terms of having it seasoned already. So we're going to make our cornbread in there. I bought that for our cornbread, even though I know you can cook other things. Woo, child. So let's get into it. We got the hood, the hood motherfuckers outside running their mouth, getting loud, which was not going on before I got on live. Y'all know how the shit go. One day I'll be able to be living somewhere where I could just have a motherfucking peace of mind and some good air to breathe. And that's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal. Hit the like button when you come in, please, and thank you. If you just stopping by and you sliding through, you ain't got to. But if you up in here to be nosy and see what's going on, hit the like button. And let me go ahead and make the announcement again. If you are a troll, like you got some kind of mental fucking problem that keeps you being attracted to my channel and my content, and you talk, I'm going to block you. I can read energy very, very, very well. Superbly. So just might be this just to help you be able to stalk in peace. Not in peace, because come on, that's contradictory. To be able to stalk in covertly, hidden. Don't talk. That's what they do. That's what they do. Is it back on? Okay. It's the bullshit that they do. But I'm going to keep on talking my shit, talking my truth. Anyway, like I was saying, if you are somebody that, like to come, you just own the internet to like you not part of these governmental experiments and whoever the fuck is it that be doing experimentations on folks through these social media platforms, and and I know it's definitely connected to underground so-called government entities, whatever. Government is such a very vast word. It really is. But if you speak on anything that I post and I read your energy to be off-putting in any way, shape, or form, you will be blocked from the channel. So, believe you me, I come here to do my psychic intuitive counseling sessions and roll out. Over on Karmic Justice Tarot 369, it'll be a physical video form. I don't have any intentions on going live over there. I made a conscious decision. I have no intentions on going live over there. So everything that I put over there would be strictly a video, and I gave it, and I'm out of there. I gave it, and I'm out of there. So, as you can see, how I've been sporadically coming on here, because I still do my work behind the scenes. I still do my work behind the scenes all the time. I rest a little bit, watch movies, have a little good time, laughing with my daughter and whatnot, chill out. But I'm not attached to shit like y'all think I am, or whoever is expecting for me to be. So don't get used to thinking you're going to be able to keep up with my movements through what you think you're seeing on this social media YouTube platform, okay? I'm still going to do my spiritual work. I'm still going to do my, what my divine destiny is as a healer, as a guide, as a psychic intuitive. I'm still going to be doing that. And once you see things really dry up over here, and you're going to know it, you're going to feel it, you're going to see it. Because you're going to see a lot of shit get deleted. Just like, boom, like a lot of shit got deleted. Okay? And I've been doing it. I've already deleted about 30 videos. And YouTube has changed it to where you can't see how many videos you have. You don't see it. You can't literally see it to know that you deleted 30. But I know I did. Because I do it in clusters. So you're going to keep seeing this channel be purged and things being taken down. The things that's going to stay up, unless something within this platform goes down, is about what had happened to me living under this experiment with the government through this motherfucking Lincoln Park shit. Okay? That's what's going to forever stay up. I don't give a damn what the channel changed to be. That's going to stay up because that was the foundation on why I started the channel in the first fucking place. That was the reasoning. It was really very positive about my healing journey of, what I was going through with my health, trying to get diagnosed and all that. And then it started being like me documenting what was being done. So overall, this is a documentary of my life. This is a documentary. Okay? So don't get used to trying to like, oh, she's on live. Don't get used to that. Don't get used to that. It's just like when I was doing videos and it was getting no attention. So now I don't do videos. I do sporadic videos and then I'm always on live. You see what I'm saying? You would have never been able to see that that's how I was going to go with it because I'm a strategist. So everything that's thrown at me, it just helps me become more sharper in my strategy, techniques, skills. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm having to stay hyper vigilant all the time, and so therefore it helps me to be much more. I'm hearing the word sleuth. It helps me to be, yeah, So please don't get used to me. Some weirdo as whatever it is, because you can't tell. They can put up anybody's picture from anywhere. If they can take anybody's picture and pose it that they're a black woman talking to you. Take anybody's picture and pose it as that they're a fine ass man talking to you. So it's the internet, right? So don't ever think that you can don't ever think that you can go through a different handle be talking to me, because what you can't change is the way you're coming off, because you're really focused on coming off as a creep or a weirdo, and if I call you a stalker, that's never good. It's nothing positive about being a stalker. That means that you refuse to focus on your own goddamn life. That's what it's talking about. You refuse to focus on your own life. You refuse to pay attention to your own path and what's going on for you. You refuse it. That's what that means. Like, you got to focus on any and every person's outside of yourself lifestyle than your own. So it's nothing positive about being a stalker. If I feel it, I'm very, very, very trusting of my feelings. And if I feel it, you will be blocked. So I'm just giving you a little heads up. Just don't talk. Because my daughter is on extreme block motherfuckers mode. I told her it's extreme. we're moving forward. They already gave me lots of signals that we're about to go, we moving forward. Full steam ahead. Okay? They just let me see that. It's crazy. It's crazy how everything is like in alignment, and that's what gives me the excitement to continue the journey, because I know I'm in alignment regardless of what anybody trying to do to make me give up on my true divine connection to the Most High. That's never going to happen, because what you have done is actually put me in a position to prove you wrong. Like, to prove you wrong. Like, I like shit like that. It's like a challenge to prove you wrong. You know, I can get into the real mundane aspect of what I'm talking about, which is, if a man feels like he can force you to be with him, or he can force you to not have a viable existence without him, he can make your life very miserable. This could be a man you was with, or someone you don't even fucking know. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? That's the glory in praising and saying, of course, praise be to the Most High, to God be the truth. That's the glory in it every single day. The truth of the matter is, they hate how you love. Notice I didn't attach it to anything. They hate how you love. So guess what I saw a long time ago? I am love. So that's why you hate me. So that must mean that must be what the Most High is. That gotta be. I'm feeling like Mojo Bruce. It gotta be. I mean, because nothing else makes sense. It don't add up. It makes sense if you were the prettiest girl in school and you went to school with a whole bunch of ugly bitches. So they got their little clique and they don't like you. But damn, how is that the case that nobody else in that school is attractive? It don't make sense, right? It makes sense if she can't stand the way he still yearns for you and wants you. It makes sense that she got a hatred and a jealousy of you because of what he is giving off projections that you are the it factor and she ain't shit. But is that your problem? Are you taunting her? No. So now we got to go deeper than that. He's positioning that particular woman that he knows is weak as fuck behind his stupid ass against you. What ends up happening inadvertently is that he is toe up from the flow up, because you gonna tell the truth about his ass. Not at the rate of you want to try to lift her up, but because of your very, 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 very authentic love for the Most High and your mission on earth and what you were meant to do in your incarnation this lifetime. You can't help but to be saving her in the midst of it all. Wow. I told y'all I'll do my work before I hit the goddamn button. You think I speak this way just because? What? Like, what am I reading? I didn't pick up any paper. I don't have no cards in my hands. Here go my hands right here. No cards in my hand. There's no tablet in my hand. There's no writing or nothing on it. So I'm not recanting anything or, regurgitating anything already written. That it's not telling where she got that from. That's why I love the fact that I give you guys all kind of scenarios and all kind of fly ass shit that I say out my mouth, which is who I am. I speak like this on a daily basis. So I love that. That's what this platform, this being public gives to me. The craziest part about it is that how is motherfuckers that really hope and wish for you to come on live or do a video so they can sit up there and think that they can critique every little aspect of you. And then here's the part right here that blows your fucking socks off every time. The part that blows your socks off every time is how whoever the powers that want to be that is controlling the platforms literally work to, it's in unison, like they're working in unison, and think you're not gonna speak on the shit. Like, no, you put me in a position to speak on it. Now, whether you make it known that a whole bunch of other folks are hearing me speak these truths, that don't matter either, because Now, when you're when they highlight the, hey, you writing this in the Akashic records, you like, oh, for real, snap. You writing this in the Akashic records. Like, what do you mean? You're writing? No, you are writing it. When you speak, it is being like basically like ghost is like a ghost writer, right? Like you're writing the script. Now, if you learn to pay attention when you're actually writing the script, you'll see how things change right before your eyes. So this is like the highest form of transmutation of negative energy. So that's what I focus on meditating on, not the dumb shit. You understand? If I'm not focusing on doing dumb shit, oh, I'm finna be petty. Watch what I finna do. No. Even when it seems like I'm being petty, that shit's strategic. Because it always proves that I'm right once again, that this particular person is a nobody. So why would I invest any time and energy of any value? Why would I invest any valuable time and energy into you when you keep proving to me that you are a nobody? You are choosing to be a nobody. You work hard at being a nobody. So why am I talking to a ghost? I only contact somebody just to prove my point. Because I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want to be like, nah, girl, you was just in your head. You was in your ego. I be want to tell myself that. I'm waiting to tell myself, yep, you were in your ego. You were feeling all high on the horse. Yep. This person was on that shit. This person was not on that shit you thought they was on. They wasn't on that shit. And then here's the grand finale. You know what? I apologize. I read you wrong. I really felt that you was moving in a sinister sliding on your damn belly slivery ass way, and I okay, like as time has went on, you have proven to me that, you see, that's what the thing I try to tell the divine feminine energies that are attracted to this channel, that don't say anything. First of all, you got to realize that when you give of yourself in a very like, you deplete yourself to give to this man, these kids, that family. People run these companies, right? So that job, okay? People run these companies. They haven't gotten it to where AI doing every goddamn thing. They working at it. They working at it. I can't wait to get into my each one teach ones. Y'all don't know all this here stuff I'm doing with these picks. See, the picks is not like the each one teach ones. The picks is very personal. The each one teach ones is where I have to go into the gnosis to give the information. And I'm getting ready for that, but then they keep turning up the volume of bullshit in the mundane. Right? They keep turning up, they try to deafen me with the mundane noise. And the way my gnosis works is I have to have a certain ritual of meditation. That's through my tantra. That's through my eating, my diet, my exercise, all of that. You understand? So that's why the home environment where I can really thrive on doing these things I just said and being able to go into a sense of complete quietness. You know what I'm saying? But the environment I created in order to be able to do that has not manifested for me yet. Every single day I talk to the Most High God about leaving the planet. I don't want to be here anymore. But every time I'm in connection with my daughter and loving on my daughter, it gives me a reason to keep going. It has nothing to do with finances. It has nothing to do with any of that shit, because I don't give a fuck about none of it. It ain't nothing but more stress. As a sovereign being, you're not going to want to sign up for their programs. Hello? As a sovereign being, you're not going to want to or desire to sign up for their programs. Their controlling mechanisms. They're compliance systems. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is like a little snippet of the each one teach one. So I don't care about that. But when I see my daughter, needing me, and that's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me going. I try to say that as succinctly as I can, that I could care less about, any of this other shit that the world say, this means you're successful. I don't care nothing about that. In order to buy these cards, I had to get this green money and, put it in an account. Then I give them that. Then they give me this. And I'm like, okay, good condition. Thank you. So I have to practice consumerism. See what I'm saying? See, you see how I can tell you black and white what that is? That's what that is. Okay. When you retire, you don't want to bring your laptop back home with you, your files and all. You retire. That's for the next person to take over. So you do what? You detach. Yeah, Pooh, because if you made it in that big pan, then I'm going to make some dressing. Yeah. We need to get some of that good cranberry sauce. Like I said, praise be to the Most High, to God be the truth. Like if it wasn't for me desiring sex with that man, I don't know if I would have rose like this. Like, yeah, that card I wrote that she had to get an erection for her success. The goal was to reach the climax. Yeah. But so yeah, that's just to let you know that I'm paying attention. Everything that they do is a strategy to call themselves building up this channel. I appreciate that because you give me an opportunity to see exactly what you're doing. Thank you. Okay? And you're giving me an opportunity to read the energy that's around this channel. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay? But I read energy. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but it's something with this technology shit that I can see all the shit going on behind it. And I love blocking motherfuckers. I love making you like, damn, I can't get on there. But I think you can if you go through Google and you type in the name. But I'm just telling you to shut up. Don't talk. Don't talk. Another form of things that I don't tolerate, and I can care less how big the channel gets. I don't tolerate whatever. If you can get it in a cluster of getting out chatterboxers, get them out. And then if it gets so big, I've been watching this one creator who she's had her damn comments turned off for so motherfucking long. And she's still thriving. Yeah, she's still thriving. I be paying attention, y'all. I study social media. I study it. I had to. It was no other crystal clear. They need to go to the environment. Okay, so that's what I had to start doing. I had to literally compartmentalize the environment that I'm in, and therefore I'm able to see, okay, so is this profitable or beneficial? Okay, that is. Okay, that'll stay. Is this? Nope, it's not. How do we block it? How do we block it? And this is energy. This is work with energy, y'all. Okay? Yeah. So, the thing about it is, that's what keeps me in my heart space. I speak of that about talking to God for those of you guys that just say God, okay? I'm talking about the Most High. I'm talking about the Creator's soul. So, the Most High. I talk about leaving because I'm tired. So every day I'm seeking that answer to be so profound that I'm like, okay. Because I am the type that will test the waters. That's the type I have grown to be. Let's say that. Let's give myself a whole bunch of sit down right quick. And I'll be on a pedestal. I have trained myself to step into the deep end of the water, is what I'm trying to say. I have trained myself to go on into the deep end. The Most High said you're not going to drown. So the Most High is not going to let me play around and no, you're going too far. You're going to come back. Come back. You see? So let's say if I just lost my mind and I was like, okay, I told you I'm ready to go. The Most High will not allow you to play like that, because then you will just be sick while you're trying to like recover, because you're not supposed to be leaving right now. And I'm not saying certain words on purpose. You're not supposed to be leaving right now. So why did you try to go into the depth of the depth of the depth of the water that you know you can't swim in? That swimming is the Most High's keeping you afloat in a world so fucked up, in everything you turn around, they trying to turn it into negative around you. The Most High keeps you afloat. The Most High is the wind beneath your wings. The Most High is going to make sure that you're not going to drown. If your spinal cord gives out and you have no strength to try to flap and float and do what you need to do, the Most High is going to keep you from drowning. And if you went into the water and water filled your lungs, you were still going to survive. If y'all need to know that the Most High exists, there is a high power, the highest of the highest power, that keeps everything in balance. Just go watch anything where people miraculously lived. How did that person live? Look how that car is mangled up. How did they get shot that many times and they live? See what I'm saying? So that's what gets me back grounded. Because stuff will just start coming up on my feed for me to see these things. And I know that when, you know, how you can say, how we like to say the universe is talking. Even uni means one. Yeah, even Facebook said, hey, we're going to change it to the meta. Yeah, I studied that shit too. I was like, wow, really? What's the difference between the uni and the meta? Yeah. When I talk about the Akashic Records, think about the movie Fifth Element. And the lady with the orange, bright orange hair, how she was sitting in front of that computer and she was just remembering everything she already knew. It's like by her seeing it through her eyes, the two eyes you saw, but she was downloading things back with her third eye. She already knew these things. That's what I mean when I say dialing into the universe. Can I call in? I'm talking to the Akashic Records. There's nothing that I read about this, y'all. When I was giving these imprints, I wanted to go find books about it, but guess what the Most High wouldn't allow me to do? Ever sit there and read that now book. It's like you can skim a few pages. Okay, put that up. Yeah, that's why I quit buying books. I was not allowed to buy books anymore. I put books in my cart and I don't ever get them. I can buy oracle cards, but I can't focus on, okay, because I'm a very focused shopper. I shop with a goal in mind. So if I'm seeking oracle cards, I'm looking for specific ones. And it's as if that particular oracle card just starts illuminating in gold, and spirit, aka higher self, will say, buy that one. Buy it now. So that's how deliberate this alignment has become for me. But my physical body is tired. And I speak this way because I don't want my daughter to be afraid of death. I don't want her to feel darkness when it comes to leaving out of your physical body. I'm telling her I'm going to get my black wings, baby. My wings are black. They sure are. Those that know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't want her to be afraid of death. So I speak very succinctly about death. I tell her how I would like for if I was in a hospital room and they're like, yeah, you know, this and this and the bullshit they say when they're trying to be sensitive. You know, I've seen my death in different ways. I've seen my death of being in the hospital sick and they got me and I told my daughter, I don't want to be on no motherfucking tubes. Don't be poking shit down my throat and watch my body. Don't let nobody touch my body and doing anything wrong to me. You'll know these things. It's going to come to you. You'll know. And I want to hear my music. I want to hear my music. Okay? She knows. I told her that. But that's if I was in a hospital finishing out the last, you know, transitioning. And then the other one was, what did I say? Oh, if I was at home, I told her, of course, I want my music keep me as clean as possible, and I don't want a lot of fucking weirdo people around me. So it's the same thing in the hospital or at the home, because that's how they're telling me that the death will happen. They've shown it to me. When I say they, who knows, the previous lifetimes, the previous incarnations, my soul, family, self included, multi-dimensional selves. Yeah. So that's what I be practicing behind the scenes. That's what my meditations be about. That's what my studies is about. It's about the real deal, Holyfield. It's about what life is for real. That's what it's about. It's not about the frivolous shit. Y'all see that shit, but that's what be irritating me because I know it's deeper than this. It's deeper than, oh, I love him and he not talking to me. That's the shit that irritates me. That's why you're gonna hear me speak that way, because that irritates me. I don't want to be talking about that shit. It's frivolous. It makes, it's so what? Because I know my true self in my flesh, that I want that masculine to be there for a certain amount of like be there-ness and then find his own pursuits, like continue with his, don't be up under me. I don't want it the traditional way that most men have had it with women. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And so I know that's a very delicate package deal. Like that's a delicate contract, like whatever, however you want to see it. It's going to be a delicate connection because of where I am at in this part of the journey. I don't want to be doing basic shit. I don't want to do the movies, and we can do that at home. We can design our home to be so, if you want to go out to the movies, go ahead. And I'm using real lame shit, basic shit. Go do that. Now to have a restaurant experience, I'm in for that. I'm good for. I'm 2 thumbs up for that. All of this being in big crowds, and I'm not into that. I'm really very sensitive to energy, and I know that when I need to get out of the energy, I need to be able to go back to my, how can I say, I just like to say my bourgeois. That's how I like to say it. Okay? Straight up. So when I talk about that stuff, it's because I'm guided in that moment talk about this particular stuff. But I don't get an arousal out of it too long, because it's like, okay, and what's the end goal? What are we doing? So to me, a marriage is a type of a agreement that can be altered as we continue the journey together, right? It's an agreement. I don't want to look at it like a contract or anything so technical, black and white. No, it's an agreement that we both can alter as we go along, as we continue the journey together. And the reason why I said together, because we're in agreement. We're in agreement. But if we're not in agreement, then we should be 2 spiritually mature adults to allow each other to continue their spiritual journey of self-discovery by going separate ways, but not separate, because we'll always be connected. And so therefore we need to have that level of respect for one another's journeys. And that's what talking about. The clock is flashing again, y'all. This has been happening a lot. It changed. It might do it again. It just flashed. It's been flashing off and on repetitively. It keeps doing that. Okay? Watch. As soon as I put the phone back, it's going to start again. It's going to start again. Watch. Yeah. So that's the thing right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's some stuff up here. I'm trying to see when they're going to go ahead and lead me into it, which is indicative of me not wanting to be talking about this stuff. Like, so what? Who cares? But it's something here about a thief. It's something here about a thief, child. Now let's go and get into the mundane. What did I say? Somebody going to jail. Who would have fucked around and found out that playing with fire truly burns? So somebody taking their ass to jail for some bullshit. I don't know who. I don't know. I want to say this for the record. When I get to talking about this shit, I'm not necessarily saying that this is anybody that I know personally that I'm talking about. Believe you me, I don't approach anything I do here as a means to sit up here and give anybody no energy from a great, huge, loving heart of like my own. Like, I don't waste my love, okay? And even my what's that word called? Chastening is very loving. A mother that really, really loves her children will always be a disciplinarian as well. It goes together. You can't. The Bible says, "Spare the rod, you spoil the child." Okay. And I never understood that damn saying, so I'm gonna make my own up. I'm not gonna be having my daughter not having what she needs practically to live in this world with and without me. See? I got up yesterday, my back, I'm telling you, this spinal cord stuff, all the shit I got going on, and my nerves and my bones and stuff like that. Child, I couldn't stand up, but I got in there, I made that stew. And I also put the rest, because it was a big ass roast. So I did one part in the oven, and then I did that stew. Because I've been feeling like I needed some soup, some broth. And I'm really trying to find like a tea that I could be drinking that's going to help me purge. And I haven't found it yet. There's so much shit going on where you just never fucking know how they switcheroo shit. You just don't know. And I'm not paranoid, but I know that my higher self would directly guide me to the type of tea I need to drink for a diuretic, okay, to get this fluid off of my body. So I went in there, and so she's in there making some cornbread. She was like, "Mama, that stew was so good." I said, "Well, that's why when people make stews and stuff like that, they always made like a homemade bread, or bread and butter, or for us black folk, we love our cornbread, and then go and have your little piece of cornbread with it, girl." So that's why she making some cornbread. Yeah, and I want to get on in that kitchen and make me some good hot water cornbread. Like stuff I can't do with my arthritis and everything and shit, she'll do it for me. That's what she do. She'll, make the patties and whatever. But I gotta get in there and get it, cause I've been wanting me some good ass hot water cornbread, some greens and shit like that. There, I gotta get on in there. But this body, and that's why I need that bariatric rollator so I can be able to sit. So what she does is a chair we got that don't got the sides on it no more. The armrest. It don't have that. It wasn't made like that. And she'll slide it in there and put it right there. And I go cook a little bit and I sit down. Okay, I gotta turn my food up. Get up, cook a little bit, and I go sit back down. That's why I need a bariatric rollator, which means it's for people that has a weight to their body. There's plenty of them out there, but I'm a big old, big, beautiful goddess. I need something to hold all this ass, and it's very strong. And I haven't been able to find it, because me and my daughter, we know we'll get the money to pay for it, baby. It'll be here. Fuck some insurance. Talking about all this and all that, and fuck you. I'm gonna do what the fuck I need to do for me. So that's why when they try to talk about some motherfucking food stamps, let me tell you something. Why the fuck would I wait on you to decide that my family needs to fucking eat, bitch? And you think I'm not gonna go out there and get it? The fuck out the get out of here with that bullshit. Get out of here with that bullshit. So I don't know why some type of entity, group tried to put me in a position like I'm gonna be a beggar. Fuck you. I am rich. I am royalty. When I say I'm rich, I'm talking about in the spirit, bitch. It ain't nothing that you can make me feel as a lack. That's why I get real crucial. This that Monday. You can see when I'm in the mundane how I get crucial. And when I'm in the spiritual, now speaking on the each one teach one level, you see how I'm more professional? That's what I'm saying. That's where I'm at. But I gotta keep dealing with this shit down here. You feel me? And what this shit right here is showing me, that there's a thief. This thief is this little raggedy ass Seven of Swords. Mm-hmm. This thief is this little raggedy ass Seven of Swords. Okay? So we got two men here again. So what came up on the random app? He's just a baby boy. And then you could have been had it. You play too much. And then they're not gonna let you go. And what's some other shit? So it was the negative and the positive. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? But somebody think that their mind games, that, and I know that's the reason why they kept telling me to go, listen to the reggae, because I know they was trying to put me back on that Stephen Marley mind control. song. I knew it. I felt it. See what I'm saying? And I was supposed to be diamond painting. My daughter got her a brand new diamond painting over here to do. And I'm finna finish that elephant. I'm gonna go and finish that. Go knock that damn elephant out because he on my board. And I need him to get off my board so I can use my board for the next diamond painting because I'm gonna buy me another, group of them. And that's how I told my daughter, as long as we live in here, in this particular setting, we can make our house be more, vibrant by changing it into like an art studio. Like, therefore, the way that they're trying to make us feel confined, she works from home, so that's why she's confined here to the house a lot. I am bed bound. We gonna do art. That's what we're gonna do. And we gonna praise be to the Most High. We was living in the molded as apartment 1904. We had fans in the windows back there. We doing the same thing here. We gonna breathe, bitch. So whatever experiments you thought you was gonna do in Lincoln Park apartment, to whatever funds that y'all had to rebuild this shit from the way it used to look, and then you fucked up the HVAC system and put nasty ass shit in there, or did something wrong, that everything that comes out, we're breathing it in and choking and getting, it's in our blood and we're getting inflamed and all kind of shit, bitch, y'all gonna pay. I'm gonna make sure of it. Now, it's not a place that I be at that you're not gonna receive some fucking karma. I'm a real karmic. I looked it up. They said there's a such thing as a karmic witch. I said, for real? Let me go look it up again. Hold on, y'all. I like to show y'all some shit, some receipts. We're gonna talk about this little dusty bastard right here in a minute. So it's two men. This the one that's constantly focused on you, operating in this motherfucking energy. We finna see who the one is, who it is. Y'all already know. This is about love and your wishes being fulfilled. Somebody trying to steal that shit right from up under you, or cause it never to happen. Okay? This one got his head all up on you. 1 and 6, that's 7. 7 and 1 is 8. So this motherfucker is fated that this situation right here that he created, or he's consistently going through deception, lies, cheating, theft. See? Theft, thief. This motherfucker going to jail. In the literal sense of the way this world got these prison systems set up. He gonna set his stinking ass up in there like Nature Boy doing. 10:10 on the clock. Here's the baby boy. He just a baby boy. And he has some unexpected changes. That's how I know it's facts, because we got 927 and 9 right here. And they wanted me to, every time I see the number 9, they want me to associate with the life path number 9. So they show me things about the life paths. Yeah, they show me things. There's all kind of different ways that they highlight things for you. It's whether you catch it or not. Will give you the opportunity to continue to grow. See, it's all about getting them keys. We're going to get back to talking about the keys. We're going to go back to the Hologenetic profile. We're going to get back to the past life recession. I know everything I start. But again, I couldn't get all bombarded down with no, because in order for you to learn, you must always have the ability to highly discern when it's time for you to change books, change courses, change studies. So the first card that came out behind the scenes was the High Priestess and the Hierophant. I said, whoa, that's a couple. Okay. But they're saying that within one being, they are walking in a Hierophant, High Priestess energy. So the wholeness is within one. The twin flame journey is having a zest, a zeal, a sexual desire, a penetrative desire, a waterfall's desire to calm that fire down. Twin flames. I'm trying to tell y'all, when I get into that gnosis, that's where I like to. That's why I really just it's orgasmic. The orgasm is like waves. Whoa, riding the waves. Whoa. That's how it is when you get in alignment with light consciousness. When Jesus is really walking in such a way in you, because it's within you, that you really see the Christ consciousness is the way, is the light, is the truth, is the free, not slave. You're no slave, you're sovereign. See, they didn't even use certain words in the Bible on purpose, because then you'll go look it up. Sovereign, what does that mean? The spell, the words is the spell. Anyway, so here he is. Here's the baby boy. This is the baby boy, and there's the thief. Okay? The baby boy and the thief. That's what came up on the random map. I put it in the video to show y'all this random map that I'll be talking about. So if you come like, what the hell is she talking about? Go look on the actual videos. Go to my videos and start learning some different things. I do post some shit there time to time. Shit. Let you know what's going on when I'm talking about my health. If I'm like, damn, my feet hurt. And then you see my video where I was cleaning my feet. I don't play like that. I'm really about cleanliness, hygiene, beautiful nails, beautiful toes, beautiful teeth, skin. I don't care about your makeup and your weaves and all that. Fuck all that shit. I am a natural beauty. I would look bald headed, beauty. Big fro, beauty. Waves, beauty. It still didn't change. Titties hanging to the floor, beautiful. Ass got dimples. Oh my God, yummy. This is what I had to feel about myself. Didn't matter what man told me this, told me that, told me I like her, I like her. Shut up, nigga. Shut up. Shut up. You know how many bitches got dimples in their ass? You know how many bitches got long ass titties? I like it. Like I don't say no. I like it like that. Like I like long titties. Okay. So right now I got them in your face, but when you leave me, what you doing? That's my point. That's my point. So I didn't need a man to tell me you're beautiful, you this, you that, and they never did. Woo, child. Let's talk about the divine feminine. They never did. You had to keep looking at yourself in the mirror like, damn. I mean, I'm feeling good about myself. He didn't notice. He didn't notice. But as soon as he sees some man, giving you your drink, and you, oh, thank you. And like, there you go, ma'am. Would you like any more ketchup with that? What the hell you flirting with that nigga for? What? Yeah, I heard it's like, anyway, you need any more ketchup with that. Oh, that's how they tell you. Get the fuck out of here. If you can't do the proper lip service, I don't mean slide your mouth all down on my vagina. I'm talking about use your mind and look at me in a way to where you say it through words. Baby, you know what? I'm a lucky ass nigga though. I'm like, what you talking about? There you go. What? You are so fucking beautiful. You know that? Boy, stop. And you was just over there doing something, not paying no attention. He over there looking at you. That's special shit right there. That shit hit home. That shit has some that can take some root. There's some seeds you can plant and it's gonna grow. Not, yeah, I seen it. He talking about you want extra ketchup. So he couldn't admire my beauty. Huh? He couldn't admire my beauty by handing me my bag of food. I'm driving, you on the passenger side. We at the damn burger hut, and I'm finna get the food. And he, would you like extra ketchup with that, ma'am? He said, ma'am, that's professional. Now, oh, so then that's why I get annoyed because you didn't like his voice. So that means you know that I like to be spoken to like that. Why the fuck you won't do it? So I don't play no games with them. I get they balls in my hand. I'm at that level, y'all. I'm at that level. I'm a she-devil around this bitch now. You gonna learn to respect the divine feminine. What do you mean? And because he was handsome, and because he had that nice little wave pattern to his hair, he had his facial hair on fleek. And oh, you mad? Ow! I'm petty. My petty can be deadly. That's why I don't work in petty. I be deliberate. I'm never really just petty just to be doing it, cause women be doing silly shit and just catty and stupid. No, my petty is deadly. My petty is deadly. So I try not to go into those deep waters. That's that deep water. It's murky, it's dark. You don't know what's in there. You don't play around like that. So if he won't tell you, baby, damn. In his own personality, I'm just giving y'all a little scenario. In his own personality, babe. The little sweet things that you catch on and you like when he call you bae or how he says it. You can have one roughneck dude be like, "What's up, bae?" You like, "What? Don't call me that. My name is Trina." Oh, girl, you already know. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is showing my love, you know. All right, Trina. And then you get an attitude when he say your name. Like, don't even, get out my face. Right? See what I'm talking about? But you get one, he's a little nerdy and stuff. And, you know, he handsome. He be smelling good and stuff. You're like, huh? And then he talks with like this proper way of speaking your name. Hello, Miss Trina. Well, you know, I can't do the deep. I can't do the deep. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna sound fake. But you know, he ain't gay enough. You know what I'm saying? He balanced with it. You know, he how you know, and he call you Miss Trina. You're like, why do you call me Miss Trina? It's just Trina. Like, oh, I'm sorry, Miss Trina. I mean Trina. I was just wondering. And you like just your eyes, you go, you know, he see it too. It's an attraction. You see what I'm saying? So like you get with those dirty foot ass dudes that don't want you to even know you are beautiful. What kind of shit is this? I'm telling you, when you go into meditation, you be having all kind of revelations, especially the tantric version of meditation. Ooh, child, it be illuminating all kind of shit. I'm telling you, you breathing with your womb. You breathing with your womb. Your womb is healing. It enlightens you. Your crown chakra starting to be opened up more. You know, I got all these physical ailments going on. So it's more difficult for me. Huh? Shit. I said, why he ain't never compliment me? You know that's crazy. He never complimented me. Wow. He never complimented me. So why the fuck was he liking me so much? How you like me? That's why when he made that comment, he said, "Look, I like you a lot." You that shit sounded foreign as fuck. You like, well, you like me a lot. I didn't know. Oh, I forgot you had very pretty feet. I've been having these same damn feet since 74. What you talking about? Like I get defensive because I've been having these same damn feet. I've been taking care of my feet the same damn way. What are you talking about? I just used to be at the damn nail shop and they doing it. But then then neuropathy shit started happening. I couldn't stand to massaging my feet. Don't touch my feet. I started doing my own shit. But not I started. I just directly just do my own shit. How you noticing that my feet don't have corns and I had the same feet. So when you was with me and my feet, oh, they wasn't in the air because I was on top of you. But even when I was standing there naked, you didn't notice that my feet, oh, you wasn't paying attention because my boobs was out. That's how I be breaking shit down. To make sure that I'm not tripping. Because I'm always look for me tripping. I want to be tripping. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I'm tired of being right about everything I say about these motherfuckers that's been in my energy, riding on my motherfucking energy, and I ain't getting no fucking rewards or benefits from it. What? I've been having feet like this. Even with my arthritis, when I get there and I'm working on my feet, I'm like, okay, girl, shit, twinkle toes, twinkle toes. That's why I did that. I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna put y'all in some game. Come, let me tell you. Come close. The reason that I put that video up, it ain't do nothing. It had nothing to do with letting y'all know what product I use. It ain't had nothing to do with no product I use. It had everything to do with me thinking about that nigga telling me I forgot you had pretty toes. Nigga, what? I'm 52. What the fuck you thought? All of a sudden I got hammer toes, hammer time around here just because? Well, what you was thinking? So what type of bitches you dealing with that got toe up nasty toes you don't like, but the pretty toes you ain't got no time for? I'm telling you, I've been wigging out behind the scenes. This the mundane shit that I don't like to be putting on my videos because I'm really about this spiritual journey, healing journey, and self-discovery journey, y'all. I'm really this is my shit. Why am I talking about this bullshit? Because I have to transition to talk about the bullshit that's right here that we about to get into. That I feel gonna be another part. Because I've been teaching myself cut that shit off. Just the other day, I hit the camera, my food came like boop, bye. Didn't even go back to it. Don't give a fuck. Yeah, I've been having the same toes. Been having the same toes. So you know what really pissed me off about it? Come on, I'm gonna tell y'all. Come here. How is it that Even if you didn't see my toes or whatever, I don't know how that could be the case. If you love feet, because you're not the only man that I met that got a foot fetish. It's like, my nails, hello, and y'all know when my nails is long and pretty and strong. You know, I'm very animated. Okay, when my nails are really out there, it's like they have a life of their own. It's like they grow out, and then my hands are so dainty and everything like that. And I'm like, yeah, y'all. So and I'm being a girl, a real vagina girl, because the world we live in. Yeah. How the fuck this nigga never noticed my fingernails? Do you not know that's something very serious to me? Do you not know that if we were dating or you're in my face, I'm gonna want to see your hands, hold your hands, look at your hands. I'm gonna be looking at your manicure, that's patty on the feet, manicure. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking at yours and like, babe, you have nice. I'm gonna compliment your hands. Now, if you work hard and everything, okay, babe, we need to get that callus right there. We need to take care of that. You need to take care of your hands, babe. That's the kind of woman that I am. So how is it that if you didn't notice my toes because my boobs was out, so you like, damn, and that's why you didn't really just say, ooh, your feet pretty, and then I got up on top of you, okay, because I'm gonna break down the stories. I'm gonna break. I mean, not the stories, the scenarios when we were together. I'm gonna break that shit down to the minute detail. That's what I've been doing behind the scenes. So I was like, okay. But okay, well, Liz, you might not have grew your fingernails at that time, remember? So then I'm gonna go into quietness. I'm playing Scrabble. I'm thinking, now my nails probably wasn't long then because I hadn't really learned the regimen of what I need to do to grow my nails. I probably was still putting fake nails on, but I just didn't do it because they'd be damaging me. So my nails was probably like this. They was neat, but he didn't pay attention. Fuck that. Since then, you've been having long nails. You've been doing you. You've been what? So what pictures has he been looking at? So guess what Liz did? Liz just started sending him a lot of pictures. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Come on. I'm talking to y'all. Listen. Damn it. Class is in session. Y'all don't know? Y'all know when I really get hyper. Talking about this one man. And I'm talking about Michael Wayne for motherfuckers that are like, who is she talking about? New people be stopping by. They don't know. Okay, let me act like I know that new people do be stopped by you on live. It's not a physical video. I'm talking about Michael Wayne. Okay, this is who I'm talking about. Okay, I got my nails. I take pictures like when I start learning my regimen, how to grow my nails. After they fucked my nails up with them acrylics that one time, tore my nail beds up. I vowed that I would never go back to a nail shop again and have them touch my hands. And it's been years. I'm gonna say probably since like 2015. Maybe let's slide in a 2016, but I'm gonna go with 2015. I've been growing my own nails, and that would mean that when he came back around, I had plenty of photographs like that, but maybe I didn't show him those particular ones. Okay, so I'm finna just start sending him shit. See, ladies and gentlemen. It matters when it's a certain person you want to hear the compliments from. You want to know that they see you. You want to know through lip service, that means speaking it with their fucking mouths, what they like about you. There's this phenomenon going on where niggas is not telling women what the fuck they actually feel about. Okay, let me give you some examples of what I'm not talking about. Because I just gave you some examples of what I am talking about. Well, maybe I didn't, but because I used it in a scenario that we were getting burgers, and the guy was like, you just like any other. Okay, let's use that same scenario. So I go to get the bag, and my nails are like, oh, hold on, oh my gosh, my nails. Okay, let me grab it. Oh, okay, you right. Thank you, because let's say he was going to give me the drink in the bag, and so he gave me the bag, and I gave it a old dude to the side of. He giving me that weird look, and I'm like, whatever. No, why the fuck you looking like that? And then I go to get the drink, and it's like, oh, your nails are real pretty. I love your nails. You're like, oh, thank you. And you get all giddy because you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's something you want your man to notice. Because it's part of your sex appeal, ladies. And you already know I'm gonna give myself major accolades because these are my real nails, baby. This ain't no false press on that just make them look white at the tip. You know how they can do that and look, they pretty, whatever, but they your shit and putting the chemicals and shit on your shit. This natural. So I'm really, gushing that he said, he loved my nails, like, oh, thank you. Would you like any more ketchup? See? See? See, I use that same scenario. He don't act like your nails exist. You be real prissy about your nails. You're like, oh, fuck, shit. Oh, I almost broke a nail. Whew. But yeah, so you driving and everything, you looking at your nails, you at the light, you like, he sees that's a part of you. How is that something that you don't speak on? Now, I'm not talking about the ex-husband Terrence because he always complimented me. I'm not talking about Buttermilk Dick Chris Williams because he always complimented me. I'm talking about Michael Wayne never gave me no motherfucking compliments. And I'm bitter about that. Yep. I talked about the other... Y'all see how the theme is the same. The theme is the same. And that's because the energy is thick. It's strong. It's strong. It's super strong. This shit like what? Glorilla? How you spell it? Gorilla? Not glow. I'm trying to say Glorilla and Gorilla. It's like Gorilla Glue strong. This man is in my energy. So we gonna deal with it. That's what this whole thing has been about, dealing with it. Don't shy away from it. So why are you scared to give compliments? How do you... And then y'all gotta understand, this is psychology. I want to know, how are you approaching other women? However, I don't give a shit. It don't have to be that you going after them for sex. That's not what I'm saying. How are you approaching other women in just daily life of open the door for a woman and she goes in before you? Do you do that? See, then I start really, really breaking down the psychology aspect of a relationship and attraction. That's how I do. When it's time to X you the fuck out and it seems like your energy won't leave. Just naturally. You know? Just naturally, like, organically, like, okay, that dissipated. If you want me to think so hard and strongly about you, this is the way it's going to go down. I'm going to psychoanalyze the motherfucking hell out of the situation until I look at the file and every minor detail has been done. And then it's time for us to get the big ass stamp out that says it's over. But I have to deal with my emotions, right? I have to acknowledge my feelings. And I'm very bitter. I'm very bitter. But it's that good bitter because it's those type of bitters, like you take this certain tincture or potion and your grandma be, drink this, it'll make you better. It's going to get that cold off your chest. Grandma, it's nasty. Drink it. And you still be like, yeah. So she hold your nose and you going to motherfucking open your mouth. And then she going to release your nose and you going to drink the shit down because it's already in your damn mouth. You better drink it or grandma going to pop that ass. You ain't going to play with grandma. You might do that shit with your mama. But you ain't going to do that with your grandma. Okay? Grandma don't play that. How you think I kept all your mama them and all them healed all these years? Back in the day, we ain't have all that. We ain't have, how grandmas do. And you respect grandma. And then you realize grandma knew what she was doing because I feel better. I feel so much better. I need to go to my grandma's house. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, that's how I was raised. That's how I was raised, but I didn't have that kind of grandma. I sought it out. And I respect my elders. I always looked at that as like divine wisdom, my elders. I wanted to work with the elderly, and I always wanted to work with the sick and the shut in, without me even realizing that. But you know what actually stopped me, honestly speaking, be truthful about it, when they said, "Oh, you'll make $7 an hour." I'm like, well, goddamn, how I'm gonna make a living and have what I need to have so I can, come to be, have what I need to go take care of the elder. And that's when I saw it on a deeper level. Like, that's how you can know why they would be hurt, harmed, and injured, because they people shit. And then these are real physical people with personalities and histories. And now they found out they got these illnesses, or their family just threw them in there. And that's when my heart just broke when I saw it. So then I said I have to do it in a different way. So what I do is I honor my elders. I honor my elders. I respect my elders. So I can't deal with a man that don't respect his elders. And that's how I can respect middle-aged men and younger men. Yeah, see, you see how it works. So, do he respect his elders? I start asking questions like that. How does he treat elders? See, went away from just thinking about women, because then I'm gonna get jealous if I start thinking like, nah, he just don't treat you right. See, I'm telling you, when you get into, y'all don't understand. That's why I tell you I'm not a tarot reader. These are tools. I'm trying to told you, like, man, I'm telling you, and it's worked every single time, baby. That's what helped a lot of them stay in my life for so many years. If I didn't do this thing that I do, I'm speaking on how I do it, but and what's the depth of it. But had I not loved them on this depth, this deep level like I do, I would never be able to continually deal with them and their shenanigans over all these years. Every single one of my relationships has been long term. It has not. What I can't even say I had one night stands, because it always turned into one more night, some kind of way. So I was like, nah, fuck that. Y'all think y'all slick. This was supposed to be a one night stand. Now fuck that. I'm not fucking nobody no more. That's it. I ain't fucking. That's it. I'm shutting it down. That's it. Cause see, you think you slick. This was supposed to be a one night stand. Why we kikiing and ha-haing and all that? And you're like, happy birthday and this and this, and we got a little tipsy and nah, this is supposed to be a one night stand. So they be trying to trick you. They be trying to trick you. Even when men be saying shit like, you know what, we ain't gonna put no labels on us. We just gonna go with the flow. Nah, it's a label. It's a label that your pussy is mine, my dick is for the world. Yeah, that's the label. You see how my psychoanalytical mind works? Yeah, absolutely. Any kind of way that I can tell the truth. That's what it's about. So I didn't like it how this man did not compliment me. So then I got to the raw. I got to the real raw. And I wish AI, whatever this damn program, Ashley. Why did I say Ashley? That YouTube, see, she talking about, ma'am, nothing. I didn't mean to say your name. I don't know what this is. This program that YouTube has on when I'm doing my picks, they always trying to highlight. I say a lot of fly shit. They don't ever highlight that. They highlight when I say, yeah, that dick was so good. And then when I say, yeah, let me test the waters. Let me say, I ain't gonna say that dick was so good, but let me say something else that I said and it's a little short. And then they still only let it get like 5 or 2 or 1. Like, what the fuck you highlighted it for then? So that's another shit that I've been deleting. All these goddamn highlights. In here, what was I saying? Yeah, so then I start psychoanalyzing. Why is he acting like my vagina is the best he ever had, but yet he ain't never told me that? He never gave actions to prove. And then I had to really psychoanalyze our sexual encounters and say, dude, the first time was the best time for me. Don't you care what I felt? That's when I got bitter all over again. Or the bitterness just got bitterer. Because I was like, wait a minute. The first time was the best time for me. Don't you give a damn on why it was the best time? Let me tell y'all what he wanted to do. He wanted to recreate that very first time. But yet it was under duress. It's not, there's no soil. What are we planting? I'm a planter. I'm a grower. That's what a healer is. No. So one day we had a conversation and he got upset and he said, okay, I'm going to prove it to you. You know why he got upset? I'm telling you, I don't even have to go through our text messages to psychoanalyze all the shit. Literally, he said, you want me to prove it? And let me tell you what I said, that he felt kind of bruised and wanted to prove it. I said, and then the first time you was hitting it from the back. The second time I was on top of you. The third time I was on top of you. And the fourth time I was on top of you. So your ass is lazy. I did all the fucking work if any work was being done. That ain't the way I like to get my orgasms. Why you kept wanting me on the top? Okay, I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to show you. I waited. The show ain't never happened. So that's where we at with it, y'all. That's where we at with it. That we telling the truth. Don't stay in my energy if you don't want to be exposed, truthfully exposed. Don't stay in my energy if you don't want to be. Ooh, I like that. Let me write that down. Don't stay in my energy if you don't want to be truthfully exposed. That's right on the back right here. Yeah. Yeah. I never said one time I didn't really like it. It wasn't, you didn't hit my spots. I didn't say no. And I will tell the truth. What did I just say? Don't stay in my energy. Because I will forget. Because the next thought is in the queue. And my damn thumb acting up. Don't stay in my energy. That's a goddess love. If you don't want to be truthfully exposed. Yeah. So he cheated me. He gonna motherfucker talk about, yeah, I'm punishing you now. Nigga, you punish me from the gate. From the gate. Because why didn't I have the dick the way I wanted it? Is that what you were talking about? I want to be in control? Well, then you might as well get you one of them damn things that go on the penis and you control it. What is you talking about? So now I'm bitter about the sex. He not finna have my energy, y'all. He not wearing my energy no motherfucking more. I'm taking all my fucking energy back. Yeah. Y'all. We gonna talk about who going to jail. That might be the next go round. Y'all know I love it when I can switch some shit up and push that shit back. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Because I don't want to talk about this little idiot right here. I like talking about baby boy. He just a baby boy. And what it's saying, he not, let me see the lyrics. I said that I knew I was going to go into the lyrics of this shit right quick. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. He just a baby boy. I think he say he not the real McCoy. Yeah. It's a rap, so let's see. Oh, it's a rap. Lyrics. What the fuck? Who is that? Is that Snoop Dogg? Yeah, thank you, because that's what. Yeah, this is it. He say, where is it? No, it says, you just a baby boy. You're not the real McCoy. That's what it says. Yeah, but that's the part right there that I kept hearing in my head. Yeah, but basically the same thing. He just a baby boy. He's not the real McCoy. He has some he unexpected. He about to change. You see that there? Remember I told y'all with the Kipper, the 13 wealthy man is always a young man. Depends on the way it comes out. If you talk about you about to get big money, then that means you about to be wealthy, baby. But no, in this case, the reason I knew, and I asked the cards, I said, not the cards, my bad, correction. I asked Spirit to show me in the cards that this is about a man, and this card jumped right out. Right out with this card. If you look, this is the same damn man, but he older now. See, he got grays. He older now, and he's focused on this woman. If you go into the god doggone cards and find out what woman that is, she the main female. Let's get her on out. I mean, is she the main female? Yeah, the number two. I was thinking of the number. She the main female. Look. Yeah. So he's focused on her. Okay? He want to be the main male. And like I said, y'all, and I hate to even be making this announcement, but Every time I be trying to see like some untruth to it, it still remains to possibly be true. That quasi could have been the fallen twin flame. Fallen, fallen. Right? So it would be like Michael would be Archangel Michael, and Quasi would be one of them damn fallen angels. Just look at it like that. Okay? Like, that's what they be showing me in the spirit. When they really illuminate everything about him, it be like that. It's like, oh, okay, so that's what happened. And it's because I'm supposed to focus on him. I don't want to focus on this dude. So when I see shit, I just say it. I don't even try to be, what's that word called? Uh, now, when he had that female call my phone, let me say it for the record. When Quasi had that female call my phone, and it's already on here, I told y'all want to hear that particular pics and listen to the conversation and thing that happened. I recorded that raggedy bastard, and then I of course recorded the female that played on my phone. And he did that because he thought I was gonna make physical videos. No, nigga, nope. Ain't nothing special about you. Sit your dusty ass down. I'm about to show y'all what number is on. I think 46. Cause we hold on. Let me go right here. Under here. I think it's called Sex, Lies, and Videotape. You gotta look at these thumbnails. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. It is over with Michael. He not the one. See, told you Michael has been in the energy. Hold on. Cause I started over. Whether y'all paid attention or not, and I started using these different little numbers. 46. Scroll on down and go to yeah, keep going. Sex, Lies, and Videotapes right here. Sex, Lies, and Videotape. This is the pics where I'm talking about Quasi, whatever came out, and got on to the subject matter of the female he had playing on my phone. And I also put in the conversation of when he called me trying to get back around my house again. Put that up too. It's all in there. You got to skim it. I don't know what number, timestamp. I don't fucking know. It's in there. It's there. It's number 46, Sex, Lies, and Videotape. That's how I remember it. I remember it by whatever is on the frame. Okay, remember I was using the little TV, then I changed to put in the frame so I can highlight what was in the random app. Okay, absolutely. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And nobody got time for that bullshit. Like, get the fuck on out of here, man. You know, I'm focusing on my healing. You know, Michael has let me know he's went on. Is I don't know why he act like that's some type of news. It's been that way since I met the man. So you know how they do. Y'all know how they do. You know, ladies, you already know. Like, well, why is he still dealing with me? And he know he married. And girl, that was not finna be me. I did not have that man's penis. I did not have that man's penis anymore. I shut it down. And yeah, it was difficult. I was distraught. A lot of shit happened. My mother passed away. The last time I had sex with him, my mother passed away a little bit right after that. I didn't hear from him. He didn't call me or nothing, so I've been bitter about that. Yep. So Michael could possibly be receiving some karma as well. He's not invincible to karma. Okay? But the feelings for him is not so bitter to where I want his head on a stake. I want him put him on a guillotine. No, it's not like that for him. It's not because he didn't keep coming back and forward to do damage. Like literally, like let it be known, I'm here to fuck you down, have you all purred and the kitty purred and looking for me, and I ain't giving you no more catnip. So he ain't do it like that. Whoever he was dealing with, whatever was going on, was pulling his attention, his energy. See, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. And if I was gonna speak on his behalf, He just a baby boy. And I'm speaking energetically. I'm speaking like he's an older man. He not no little kid, but yeah, he got a lot of spiritual growing to do. How would I be able to say this so how would I be able to speak this so succinctly? Because I looked at his card's destiny. That's how. I wouldn't be able to do that had I not done that, had I not researched that. Okay? So, let's get on talk about this thief. So maybe this is just to show me this is what's in the backdrop, Elizabeth. Okay? He is changing. This just means unexpected income. So unexpected incoming unexpected, this is unexpected, okay? So let's get into it. I'm about to show you. Why is this so significant? Why are you sounding so, the other day you was just, yeah, but I'm still gonna do that because it's a part of it. The hell I'm gonna be acting like everything is sweet. Then we'll have diabetes. We gotta give us some high blood pressure. We need some salt. Okay? And then the most high is gonna temperance gonna balance this shit out. We gonna heal. See what I'm saying? We can't just eat sugar. We gotta have some seasoning, some salt. So you're gonna hear me be like, "Oh my God, Michael," and you're gonna be, and you know what? His motherfucking ass, because that's part of it. Okay, let's get into it. So let me show you why this is all sweet. Let me show you. Hold on, wait for it. I wrote it down. Now, if you see on the last picks was 22, pulled from the Shadow Oracles, right? And then I pulled that Kipper. Okay, so this was the Kipper that was here. I did write it down. And the gift was the jump off card. Then the next card was main female. So you take the gift, you go roll up on the gift. Here it is. You roll up on the gift in the book. Gift. And then the next card was main female. Main female. It says a visit. A gift for the female. A happy surprise and a happy time. A visit. I told Ashley I saw somebody coming over. I ain't gonna tell you what I told her, but I told her. Okay, anywho. And then this is before I even did the cards. They were still sitting there the whole time I'm talking to her. Whatever. Boom. So I said, okay, let me go and get to work. Let me do this. Okay. So boom. A gift to the main female. A surprise visit that makes a woman very happy. I showed you what the book said. So now you can trust that I'm on point. These cards, I use this Kipper Reader book. I really don't like to go on my intuition or my psychic hits too much because I can start seeing all kind of shit and it'll get too busy. So I like this book because it keeps things streamlined. Now, the next card that came up, this is a whole different one right here now, right? But I'm going to show you how I got this. Gift and marriage. So the next card after main female was marriage. Wedding gifts, a happy couple. A wedding gift or engagement gifts, a happy couple. I was like, okay, so he married. Okay. That's what you see how my mind already trailing over there. Like, okay. Because what's in my mind? What's going on in Michael's world? That's what's in my mind. So I'm putting it together. Okay, so. But I'm like, why does it say it's a surprise visit that makes a woman very happy? Is that why I just saw that visit that I just saw in my mind's eye? So my daughter knows this shit is on point. Because she said, yeah, mama. Remember you kept going through the random app and it kept on popping up a visitor's coming. And then remember, like about a year later, Quasi-ass came over here. I was like, yep. And that's the only visitor we've had, right? She said, yep. I said, exactly. So you see? So this is not about timing. This does not have a time limit on it. Now, number 17 in a meeting. Number 4 meeting card came out. A party, a celebration, a birthday gift, a surprise party. So I just had my birthday. That's what that could literally mean. I just had my birthday. It wasn't a surprise. I saw my daughter putting everything together. Okay, cool. Moving forward. Number 17, gift. Number 6, a good lady. A gift for an older woman arrives, basically. 17, gift, 19, coffin. That sounds pretty grim, right? You're like, 17, gift, 19, coffin. What? And an unexpected end. An unexpected end. Receiving an inheritance. Okay? I don't read too much into it. You know why? Because I've been going through this so much with these same Pop-up cards, same pop-up messages over. Let me tell you when I say same. All of these is this. All of these. I really sit here and study and do that. All of these. These are the type of things that become videos under the Kipper Deeper Insight playlist. But I ain't been doing it. I've been just writing it down. Some of these have turned into pics. Okay? Some of these have turned into pics. 17 gives 19 coffin, an unexpected ending, receiving an inheritance. So could that not look like unexpected income? Meaning like something is coming to you that you don't expect. The reason that he's not necessarily he's talking about is some money because he's a wealthy man. Like this man is healthy. That's what makes him wealthy. He changed. This man is healthy mentally. He realizes he's at an epiphany. That's what makes him wealthy now. Now he's walking in the spirit. He changed. And this is a vehicle coming towards you. And if you look at it, he got all his shit up in there moving. See, is a man bringing this shit out there? I'm talking about it. Talking about it. So I got to deal with all this bitterness. Yeah, you got to feel it. Divine Feminine, you got to feel it. 17 and 23 court. A welfare fund. A positive verdict comes in. A positive decision. Number 19, gift, and 24, the thief. Now, do you see how we got to the raggedy ass thief? But I chose to pull the thief card from the Kipperish. Now you see how we got to this then. So, who the fuck in my life that I know? This is how I process. Who in my life do I know is fucking with me and I don't like you? I don't want you. I want you to get the fuck out of my energy forever, for always, eternally. Quasi Rael, Terrence Martindale, Christopher Williams, Mona K. Fontenot, Huff, whatever her last name is. And that's pretty much about it. One female, all the rest of them is males. That I know personally. That I know I got a vendetta with. That's how I process when I first start looking at shit. Never am I leaving out motherfuckers I can't see, don't know you personally, orchestrating shit. You feel me? The government, projects, the Social Security Administration. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, move forward. 19 gift and 24 the thief. A thief. A thief visits you. A secret gift. And then in red it says the gift got lost. A risk of kidnapping. You see what I'm saying? The thief, the gift got lost. A risk of kidnapping. So let's get into it. Where we at? Are we at 129? Let's go. Child. Now, so the warlock is Quasi Rael. This him right here. You want to know how I know it's him? Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait for it. Class has started. And then I told myself, see a spread with the thief as the jump off. And then that's how this was developed here. Boo, y'all. So, boom. This fool right here, this is Quasi's Cards of His Destiny, which I know I always pull the book up. Let me show y'all Cards of Destiny. Well, Liz, it's not going to come out. We'll make it come out. Okay. This is the book I'm talking about, instead of getting that big ass book every time. This is his Cards of His Destiny. Okay? Here it is. Bam. Guess what it says? Where is Quasi Rael right now on the 50 on this year's timeline? What planetary influence energy is in? Saturn. He came into the Saturn May 24th, 2026. He gonna leave about Saturn July 14, 2026 and slide his ass on into Uranus. Okay? Then, Liz, you just looked at the long range for Michael. Look at the long range for Quasi, the warlock. Right here. 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Here that little bastard is right here. Seven of Swords. So guess what? Guess what Quasi been trying to do. Y'all ready for it? Now we ready to talk about that little bastard. Let's talk. He has been literally trying to cloak himself in Michael's energy. He literally has been trying to take on Michael's personality. Let me tell y'all, this shit that I be knowing about that I don't come on this channel talking about. Because again, when the little faggot said that he do shit to me to see if I'm gonna come on my channel and post about it, I was like, is that supposed to be a news flash? Like, duh. Do you not realize that I chose to not put your playlist at the top? Like, when you first come on my channel on the home screen, you can see it. It's there, but let their ass go find it. Let them go through all my damn playlists and find the goddamn playlist that says Christopher McNeese, because that's his government name. I'm not putting you up on the front because I don't want to see your dusty ass. I don't want to see you. So I decided not to. But wouldn't that be a thief? Isn't that a spiritual hijacker? That's always jacking off? Always raping the divine feminine? And I'm talking about the divine feminine energy within himself. Yeah, he just tore it from the floor up. Root chakra just ruined. Sacral chakra can't really create nothing. Because it's all convoluted in sexual, what's the word? It was right at the tip of my tongue. Sexual, not healing, well, let's just say gratification. So that's the thief right there. And again, I'm going to show you the cards. Seven of Swords, deception and lies, cheating, theft, manipulation, deceit, sneaking. So let me tell you what it is. Because I seen this long range says Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, and Seven of Swords. Look at it. What does that tell you? Doing whatever the fuck he can to get his wishes fulfilled in a relationship. Doing whatever the fuck I gotta do. This the warlock card. This gonna literally become my warlock card. So you know I'm gonna be on the search for me a tarot deck that shows, that depicts that kind of a imagery. Seriously, it's got to be one out there. A warlock, or maybe I need to create my own. That's in the cards, y'all. That's in the cards of my destiny. I'm telling you. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. So y'all already know I'm not a tarot reader. But I love these cards. These are my herbal. They don't make them no more. I've been trying to find me another deck because they're starting to get a little raggedy. You know, but some things you cannot laminate. It has to have the energy on it and all that. You know, the wear and tear. Now I see one when I was watching Lulu. She would have these stacks of cards that be all frayed and stuff. And they be like, I guess they start swelling up or whatever. Maybe it's 2 decks she had. And she would be like, you know, and trying to read from them and stuff. But you know me, I like my things to be all neat, decent, in order. So I try to go buy me another deck like this, and they don't sell it no more. I got the last one, mate. Cause I'm trying to buy me another one. Anyway, I call this my herbal tarot deck, my herbal macabre. Cause all of these are herbs. This is Codonopsis, elderberry, and mandrake. So I call this my herbal macabre tarot deck, and I only got one. So when I pull it out, it's about to speak. Literally, I looked this up on AI, because y'all know that's what I be doing. I showed y'all. Let me push this back because this is in my way. Okay, so I look it up, child. Let me tell you what it said. Hold on. I'm telling you. I'm gonna make sure that I'm not just in my feelings. You don't like him, so you're gonna always make things about him. And see, she's obsessed with me. Yeah. He didn't say all these things before, so that's how I know that that's what he would think. Anywho, so it says 9 of Cups in the upright, 2 of Cups in the upright, 7 of Swords in the upright. This combination warns that a deceptive presence is threatening an otherwise perfect, deeply fulfilling connection. That's how it was before he got his dusty ass out of jail. This is why I kept trying to tell Michael, baby, please, begging, and baby, please don't get in your feelings of being jealous, and please don't be one of them type of men that do that. Listen to what I'm saying. This nigga out of jail now. He didn't hit me up on my YouTube under a video. And that means he finna start shit. And why would you fresh out of jail? Get your ass washed, get yourself together, eat, get yourself together. What's the first thing? Oh, I need a phone. Let me go on her channel and see what she doing. That's what the nigga did. And he just look and observe like, oh, okay, that's what she doing. Anyway, yeah, I need to get a shave. I need, you might take care of yourself. He gonna make a text, type me a message. Because he ain't have my phone number, Michael. He didn't have my phone number, Michael. I got my number changed, Michael. He didn't have my phone number. So he said some stupid shit under a video, and he knew I was going to respond. And I did. And I tried to be PC. So then that's when I said, okay, Spirit, show me what's going on with this dude, out of jail now. What he going to be doing? But I saying it on my pics. I'm thinking it. See, now I done started saying what I'm thinking. Before, I would be thinking it and seeing how the cards line up. And I wasn't even doing this whole typing into the AI thing. I was just strictly going on my intuition and my psychic abilities. So, why did it keep on showing me like, oh, he want to talk. He want to talk. He want to talk. So, he seen that I wasn't responding in a way he wanted me to. Like, oh my God, baby, you home? So, he puts another message under another video. Guess what that video is about? Y'all wait for it? Y'all waiting for it? I don't think I gotta tell you, duh. It was a video about Michael. But yet he tried to direct it about him. So when I realized what video he made a comment under and tried to talk to me like he talking about himself, why are you under this video doing that? I saw it clearly right there. Oh, so what is this? He has this disposition like he my daddy. We are the same age. 50, I'm 52. He's 51 because I was born before him. Same year. June. He October. Literally had the audacity to try to speak under Michael's, and he knew I was gonna catch that subliminal and be like, oh, okay. So I decided, because everything has been blocked from this dude energetically coming towards me. He couldn't even hit me up on Facebook. He couldn't even find me on Facebook. Matter of fact, if I typed this shit in, I couldn't find him either. So that's an energetic block. Boom. My daughter goes and find him and say, hey, Quasi, my mama said call her so she wants to talk. He immediately called me. Immediately. I had to hurry up and get the damn phone call red like, damn shit. Okay. Oh. Hello? Because he called me immediately. I didn't even get time. I better not would have went and peed or nothing. Because the phone would have been ringing. And I'm like, well, shit, who was that? And then I come back and then I seen it was a missed call. So I didn't even get up to do nothing. Get some more drink, nothing. As soon as my daughter sent the damn message. So that means he had his phone in his hand, doing shit on his phone. Like, oh, what? Oh, call her. Okay. See what I'm saying? Yeah. And so everything that I predicted to Michael, with the exception of the last drama shit that came out. So y'all don't understand that I'm having to hold some shit back, because as I'm being guided and being under this pressure that it's like a pressure cooker. I'm tired of this shit. I want him out of my energy. I don't care. I'm done. This shit's still brewing. So this is exactly why I was telling Michael Wayne, listen, baby, let me explain everything. Like me and him together. That's why I started getting mad, because I'm like, nigga, we ain't even together. Like, nigga, you ain't did shit. Why am I explaining to you? Why am I acting like I gotta pour my heart out to you? But I tempered myself, and I still did that. In spite of that, there's no receipts that shows you owe Michael this. This is what you owe him. That he owes me. What you mean? But maybe I do. Maybe from a past life this shit went on, and it's repeating itself in this lifetime. So I said, okay. Because I'm going to be dealt with in the spirit too. I'm going to be slain in the spirit too. So when I come up out of it, okay, I'm going to act right. So then, because he would say stuff and see, I don't like how you talking to me. See, that's what I'm saying. You get an attitude and you start. So Michael telling me this about myself. I'm like, okay, okay, well, he right, he right. He right. Well, that's just because I care. That's because, But yeah, I understand all that. But I don't do all that. I'm not finna do all that arguing and all that. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. So I was like, okay. He said he ain't doing all that. Well, I can't force him to do all that because then he ain't gonna participate in the. What do I do? So let me do it this way. Let me calm myself down and attempt to explain things to him in a way like I care, but don't use the cuss words. Don't do all the extras. Okay, I can do this shit. Come on now. I'm a lady. What do goddesses do? They go to war and then they can kill you and heal you. So, okay, it's all right. I'm a operate in the healing phase when I talk to him. And I've worked on it. And I perfected it in such a way that even when I'm saying little mean shit, it's love. It's just this is all drowned with molasses of love. Okay, cool. So Michael's still getting mad about it. Like, I don't want to hear about him. I don't want to. Look, the dude is in my energy. Fuck with me. So then I said, you know what? Okay, okay. Let me tell you something. This is some shit I gotta deal with. Shit I gotta deal with. So I know you feel like I'm pulling you into it, but I'm not. I'm protecting you because I don't want you to ever, ever, ever. And I'm protecting myself first and foremost. Say to me, oh, I ain't know nothing about that nigga. Oh, so when he got out of jail, because I don't know if Michael gonna talk like that or not. I don't know, but I'm not gonna wait for it. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is the truth. This is what's going on. If you don't want to hear, that's on you. I ain't never known no man that didn't want to know the truth. You the first one. He the first one for everything, child. That's what make him special. I've never met a man that don't want to hear the truth. I'm for real. That's the first thing. Did you fuck him? Did you get that nigga head? They want to know the truth, right? They don't want you to be like, no. When you know you did. Because they gonna not believe it anyway. You a damn lie. You did. You see what I'm saying? They want to know the truth. So this man act like he couldn't handle the truth. I don't know if it's jealousy got, but I don't know what the jealousy is about because we wanted to get. I'm too old for this shit. So with that being said, I said, okay, no problem. So what had happened was through Michael at least showing some concern in the beginning, in the very beginning, he was like, damn, like, babe, get your number changed. That's how he said it. And I was like, damn, he not understanding that this dude practices witchcraft and all type of shit that I've been going through since I met this dude. How do I tell him when he's a Christian and he might be like, I don't believe in that. Or, I didn't heard that shit before. So how do I? That's what the difficulty was. That's what the very, very, very difficult part of telling him what I'm dealing was going to be about because I know he would throw the Christian thing in first. I don't believe in that. Woo, 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 right? Anyway, I did a lot of different things to get Michael on. He's been doing, and that's why he was like, I don't want to hear about him no more. Well, you're gonna hear it. I'm gonna text it. You get mad. You let me know you pissed off about it, and then I'm still gonna text it because it's the motherfucking truth. But I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know. No, you knew. Oh, back up every text message that me and Michael ever had with each other. You know, say it. I didn't do it because these men be lying to the point that it is disgusting. You know damn well you was just sitting right there doing what you did. And you misunderstood. Don't tell them you got bad vision, man. It's your eyes. You thought you saw it. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna run the tape back. There it is right there. Cause I like to shut up and let the receipts talk. Cause I already did the talking. So let me pull up what I had said. That's what you said. Because I knew some shit was. I don't know how I knew. It's just that's the psychic part. I just knew that down the road this shit was gonna bite me in the ass if I don't tell the truth about what's going on with this dude. I knew it. I just fucking knew it. And that would devastate me for him to be like, nah. And this is a turning of the tables. Don't get it misconstrued. He would turn the tables and make it look like I broke us up. I messed up our chance of ever seeing. You a damn lie. I messed up shit. And that's what you just hear me talk about in the first part. Nope. It's a lot of shit you didn't do. Nope. Don't. And let me tell y'all what has been happening. A lot of these men have used Quasi as a scapegoat. My ex-husband did the same thing. Yeah, that nigga. Y'all giving this dude wings that I gotta shoot the motherfucker so that bitch ain't thinking he gonna ever fly over my life. Stop giving him wings. Him, this is him. You giving this thief? You giving him wings? Are you serious? What are you doing? What are you doing? So my hand has been forced in this situation, y'all. I have been forced to expose this. He said it with his own mouth. He's a warlock. That's why y'all hear me saying it. I'm not calling him that and giving him no accolades. He said that's what he is. So if a person practices dark, manipulative, chaotic, spiritual manipulative practices in an egoic sense, and that means that if you be with me and you try to say you don't want to be with me no more, I'm going to become a stalker in the spirit, so therefore I call myself a warlock. You see? So I'm going to go ahead and give him his title. You see? Yeah, see, I still give you respect. You know, yes, what you said, okay, warlock. Cool beans. This is what this is right here, warlock energy. This is what that is right there, warlock energy. My wish fulfillment is in this Two of Cups connection. Notice how I didn't say his Two of Cups connection. He wasn't with me. Notice how I speak like that. I don't add myself into it. How do you say I'm speaking this shit in a generality? Like, you see how I'm not attaching myself to it. I'm gonna do whatever sneakeroo shit I gotta do. This is all in the spirit as a 7 to make sure that my wish is fulfilled happens in that relationship. That's it. You didn't see me say with Elizabeth. Nope. See? Because I'm detached from the shit. He trying to do this relationship. See, I'm stuttering. He trying to do this relationship shit with a woman that has already declared I am a free agent. Told it to him day one. So I don't give a damn what you do. I don't give a damn what you do. See? I don't care. Do it. Let's see how far it's gonna get you. But it's saying something about somebody going their punk ass to jail. He already in a spiritual prison. Okay? Meaning, like, when you practice shit like that, you pretty much then locked yourself away from Christ consciousness. And then you think that you can go dibble and dabble in it a little bit to try to balance some shit out. The universe doesn't work like that. The divine spirit of life does not work like that. The Most High is not going to allow you to think you're not going to be exposed. That light exposes everything. So that's the reason why I say it the way I say it. To God be the truth. Praise be to the Most High. Because there's nothing you're going to do here on the planet of Earth, the land of the walking, okay, because we all walking dead, and think that that won't be detected of how dead you really are. Walking dead is mortal beings. You come on, seriously? So these folks try to act like they're immortal. Yeah, it is an ego worth its motherfucking poking the balloon so the air can go the fuck out. It can deflate and you can land and get grounded. Ooh, child. So like I said, that's what it has said. It's some deceptive shit going on behind the scenes in regards to some love. Let's go on further down. It says, while you are experiencing, this is me. While you are experiencing incredible personal happiness and a beautiful mutual bond, you must stay sharp. And that's what the Most High. I'm not talking about Michael Wayne. Let me say it in straight in language. While I am experiencing incredible personal happiness and a beautiful mutual bond with the Most High, I must stay sharp, which is hypervigilance. That someone or a group of people is not being entirely honest. They keep on, that's their belly. They on their belly. And what actually be on their belly? Reptiles, crocodiles, snakes. Someone is not being entirely honest, or there is an undercurrent of sneaky behavior. So when we turn that shit over to Michael, we already talked about that. You see why his shit is so, it's tempered. It's like, my mouth is dry, I need water, so I can drink it room temperature. Michael would be room temperature water. Quasi would be ice. Bitch, I'm still thirsty. It's ice. It gotta melt. So therefore, it can be quenching of my thirst. You're fucking ice. Your heart is ice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see? In some kind of way, I don't know if this happened in the past life. I don't know. But in some kind of way, this man, Quasi, this entity that's attached to him, attacking my life, and he attacked a lot of other people. But he fucked around and found out when he came towards this fight. My North Node is in Sagittarius. Over here, this man trying to work, trying to do whatever, live life. See, he ain't throwing no daggers. He might looking at the news and jacking off and shit. He already, yeah, okay. You know, like what other purpose did you give it to him for? Like what are you supposed to do with him if he wasn't supposed to look and get aroused? So see, I'm past that part because I felt like he didn't deserve any of that shit. Fuck you deserve that for you over there doing that. If I can't have you, oh, that's what you been want me to do. Oh, nope, it's not happening. Nope, nope, nope. You see how I answered my own question when I said, what the fuck did he mean? What he didn't like about me is how I was always trying to be in control. He wanted me to be jealous. I'm not doing that. We're not doing it that way. It's mutual. It's not a man that kept been in my life for years. That it wasn't mutual. What are you doing? It's mutual. What do you say? And that's when I hate when I have to say shit like this. I hate it when I have to say shit like this because this gives Quasi some kind of credit that he showed up. I want to be there. I want your love. I want it. I want your love. I don't like giving this nigga no credit. He gets none because he's a manipulator. He's a thief. Thieves don't get rewarded. They get locked up. Huh? So, no, I'm not going to do all that. No, for what? And I don't want you doing all that over me. So you see why? He just a baby boy. He not the real McCoy. He not his real self yet. And sometimes it takes a lifetime because when I really came into my awakening that I was tired of living that other type lifestyle and just get by and fuck all that, that shit happened in 20. This is what's crazy. It literally started in 20. When I started the YouTube channel is when I always document that when I feel like I started being serious about healing. 2019. So we in 2026. So I've been at this for about 7 years. And figuring myself out. That's what I'm saying. So I can't necessarily, think that he's supposed to do shit like overnight or whatever. And that's what all our conversations entailed. Me explaining to him, like, babe, you're going to go through this. And I did all that. And I feel really, really, really grateful that I had enough propensity to be disciplined and hear from my higher self to love on him and speak to him that in spite of wanting to see him and be with him and he was not allowing me to. Or maybe something energetically was blocking us. And here's the motherfucking energy right here. Ugh. See how I feel? That's how I feel about that dust bowl head ass nigga. So anyway, Seven of Swords represents deception, betrayal, sneakiness, strategy, running away with a secret. Someone is keeping information hidden from you, acting behind closed doors, and trying to avoid a direct confrontation. That's why he didn't motherfucking respond to my text message like, hey man, for the final last time, I'm offering you a truce. Remember that I told you that you was going to go to jail. You're going to the void. Whatever that jail looks like, it doesn't have to be a physical prison. It's a void. I told you that. I'm not just talking shit because I'm mad, nigga. I'm telling you the truth. That's what's going to happen to you now. Now, remember I told you this shit about 2025. We in 2026, and I told you I don't control time. But they did tell me something about happening in the fall. Around the fall, like Thanksgiving and shit like around that. Maybe around your birthday. I don't know. But they didn't tell me what year and like that. But they told me around fall. Look. fall, he fell and fall. He fell and fall, y'all. He fell and fall. Shit. Trying to tell y'all. I this? Oh no, baby. Now, let's talk about interpreting this Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, and Seven of Swords when it comes to love and relationships. It says the hidden flaw in paradise. On the surface, things looks like a dream scenario. This is talking back about Michael. On the surface, see how it be doing me where I have to talk about both of them? So we're gonna put the false twin flame, whatever. We gotta add that in there some kind of way on the thumbnail. The hidden flaw in paradise. On the surface, this looks like a dream scenario. You feel deeply satisfied. Nine of Cups. And you share a powerful romantic bond with somebody. Two of Cups. See what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you why I know that this is not quasi. Even though this shit came picked up in his chart. The reason I know that this is not quasi is strictly because this dude only give a women to fuck them. Take their sexual energy. That's it. Commitment, loyalty. He ain't trying to do that. He is not trying to do that. So this can't be talking about him. I don't give a shit if he do make somebody that she being used for the time being. She been used for him to survive. So maybe him and Michael got some similarities. I don't know. Beware of secrets. The seven of Swords acts as a major warning label. See? So if this is quasi, whoever he could be with, they need to see this motherfucker as a major warning label. Like, videos is your warning. It says either your partner is hiding something from you, such as keeping their options open, quasi. Yeah. See, I just said that. You are holding back a secret to protect your own happiness. Michael. This shit is crazy. It says look past the fairy tale exterior to ensure look past the fairy tale exterior to ensure the trust is actually real and mutual. See what I'm saying? Ain't shit about quasi real when it comes to commitment. He will give you all the lip service that he need to give you in the moment to get what he wants from you, to keep getting shit from you. He's a user, an abuser, a womanizer, and he is already spiritually. So that's the spiritual prison right there. It's hard. It's hard. The Seven of Swords is talking about reading the fine print. Strongly cautions that the deal or collaborator may have a hidden agenda. Someone might be trying to take credit for your work, your ideas, or sneak a bad clause into an agreement. So this that copycat syndrome too. Trust the partnership, but verify every single fact and protect your assets. See? And that's only because that Nine of Cups is in here with the Two of Cups. Okay? So this person over here is going through personal growth and a mindset change. So it says self-deception trap. You might be so desperate to keep a situation feeling happy and perfect with that Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, that you're actively gaslighting yourself. That's why he kept saying not even close. Seven of Swords, face the truth. Suggests you are trying to sneak away from a difficult truth or avoid an uncomfortable conversation. So that's why you're not going to communicate no more. You show not this fool over here. True emotional cannot be built on an uneasy foundation of denial. Denying his real feelings. Tell you. Denying his real feelings. But let's see if this person gonna go to jail. Or what kind of jail this is. So the prison card for gifts. Well, we gotta go back to thief. The prison card reads, uh 29. Thief is arrested. So let's see if the prison card jumps out for Quasi Rayo. Let's see, y'all. Let's see if the thief card comes out for Quasi Rayo. I mean, if the thief card comes out. Oh, look what I said. I said, let's see if the thief card comes out for Quasi Rayo. Wow. And he did. Damn. Oh my goodness. Message. Message number 7. A lost document, a false statement, a negative letter, a fraudulent letter, credit card fraud. Ooh, he doing some fraud. He been doing some fraud. Somebody doing some fraud. Somebody doing some fraud. Let's see. Let's go to the spin the wheel. Who is doing this fraud, Spirit? Who is doing this fraud? Who doing fraud? Hold on, y'all. Where is that? Oh, I didn't even realize I had this. Kipper Fortune deck, spin the wheel. Okay. So is this what is this letter about? Bad health? A message about the health. Okay. Toiling in labor. Was their job lost? Money lost, money woes. Wealthy man. Okay, so wealthy man is the younger man here. So he could be going through some work issues with his health, something going on there. Okay. And going through court about something. Okay. Okay, so going through court. So let's see. They're telling us somebody going through court about something. Y'all, it's so crazy how, mature woman is the one they love. So that would mean this Fulio will pull any woman in to use for right now. This could be the baby mama Renee too. Keep that in mind. Any woman that's gonna fulfill this spot right here, she got to be the main supply. He got to have a main supply, right? So that would be her. But look what jumped out. Y'all roll the tape back. Do you see what jumped out? And went right on that 2 of Cups. This mature woman. So there's 2 different women. Child. Boy, bye. Now, if this was Michael's situation, he would be in a marriage. That's a couple. In a marriage, a commitment. And so he got to focus on this commitment and not fuck up because it's a commitment. And after being on the 3rd marriage, he understand how that shit can go. But there's going to be some unexpected changes. Okay? Some things he didn't expect to happen. Some hiccups in the road. But this older woman, he's the younger man, right? Young man, older woman. So you see how there's still two women. Okay, so let's see. Let's see about this picture right here. All right, so, yeah. So I got to focus on my wife, because she my wife. Expected changes is this that other man back here, that other thief. Let's take him back there. So what this is telling me right here is some unexpected changes is happening. Okay? See? See, let's focus. What is this letter about? Let's go look at what it says. On the thief. A lost document, a false statement, a negative letter, a fraudulent letter, credit card fraud. So some type of fraud has happened. And that could just be not telling the truth about your feelings. That's fraudulent. Seven of Swords. It's, not telling the truth. Not telling me the truth. Like, I don't know the truth. Like, what's the truth? So let's see what comes out in Kipper. If I can get more of a storyline. Because we already know what's going to happen to the thief. He going to jail. He going to jail. I'm telling you. And we can verify it as it come along. He going. Just like I predicted he went to jail the first time. and then he thought that you thought I was gonna go to jail. Then he really went to jail and stayed in that bitch. Okay, you got out that first time, you didn't learn your lesson. Boom, you went back, stayed a whole year. Now this time around ain't gonna be no 1 year. Pack a bag, pack up all your bags where you live at, and let everybody go and take over because you about to go in there. Look at that. So there's some type of a sickness going on. Some type of sickness is motherfucking going on. So this could be a medical diagnosis that has put strain, in the situation. Let's move this right here back to the back. There's a medical situation going on. Okay. All right. So what's this medical situation? All right. I'm not feeling well. My blood pressure been high. Stress. All this way I'm trying to live my life and, type shit. This shit I've been seeing years back. So this is not new information. This ain't new information, y'all. Shanae, what you doing? What? I still didn't hear you. Yep. Spirit is saying this is true. This is true, that he going through this, and by going through this is awakening his energy of, like, I gotta get better. I gotta do better. Shit, life is for real. Oh, you been fixing with that other TV?
Yeah.
Is it better?
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's a good sign. Now you just put the other motherfucker in the box and it'll be a backup TV in the living room that we don't really give a damn about watching, so just switching it out. Okay, what else we got here? The cornbread been done?
Yeah.
We got the stuff for the dressing?
No,
We gotta get it. Death magic. Death magic. So, ooh. Show me what you're telling me about this death magic. Right under the high priestess. I mean, right up under the intuition. What the fuck? Receiving some sort of a diagnosis. Medical diagnosis. That's made him wake up and realize, like, life is seeing this jump right over there. So, I'm going to choose to be with my wife because the mature woman has medical shit going on. Okay? Right? Makes sense? Yeah, medical shit going on. So, I don't really know what I can give to the situation. I gotta protect myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do what's best for me. Okay? Yeah. This actually was said. Okay. Yes, I gotta protect my family. I got a family with this woman. My family, me and mine. Okay, that's typical shit that he would say. So he has to focus on this. I can't mess this up. Okay, yeah. Surprise. Wow. So yeah, something about to surprise the fuck about him. Yeah. Literally, that's what it was saying. Shit. All right then, show me then. Yeah, there was manipulation spell work being casted. I fucking knew it. This Seven of Swords. I don't give a damn what I gotta pay. If I gotta motherfucker pay for it on a Klarna loan, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I gotta do to get this spell work going so they will not be together. I don't give a damn. They is not finna fucking be together. So that's what this goddamn death magic is. This raggedy motherfucking bitch ass motherfucker. And Spirit said, you got it all. You on point, High Priestess. You on point. So that's what these changes are. He's gonna come into this epiphany. So what is this message gonna be about? Yeah, he did this because he had to, okay, and that's understandable. So that's right, he married. This is his wife. He never wanted to tell me that he's fucking married or this is a woman he went back to. He wasn't necessarily divorced from the third one, and he just said that shit, that he's single. The fuck would you leave me on like that for? Like, the shit would have shut down. You already know it. The fuck you trying to put me in a catch-22? Why would you do that? But maybe he went back. That's what I keep feeling. Hold on, where my other cards at? See how I'm more interested in what's going on in his story. I don't give a damn about that bastard death. But did he go back to his wife? Is this someone he went back to? Please show me, Spirit. Give me dominant energy. Did he go back? Arrival. See? This is arrival. This is arrival. That's Seven of Swords. You can't make that shit up. Did he go back? Yeah. Emotional imbalance. This was something that he did in order to prove a fucking point. Like he told me, no, I did that because, like, what? That doesn't make sense. Why would you go back to your ex-wife or whatever the case that motherfucker was? Like, what? That don't make motherfucking sense. You handle that just because that's what you needed to handle. Partner, yes, he went back. He went back to a past partner. He went back to a past partner. Somebody he'd already been with. Like, this person's not new. Breakthrough. Yep. That's what they're saying. He's going to have this emotional breakthrough that's going to make shit this imbalance right now. He's imbalanced, meaning like he just a baby boy. He not the real McCoy. He hasn't stepped into his divinity yet. Oh, look what jumped way over there though. Yes, the fucking resistance. Raggedy bastard. That's not going to make me be back with you. I don't give a shit what you do. I don't love you. I'm not desiring you. I don't want you. And you can't motherfucking make me. Look. Oh my God. Conflict. I can't fucking make this shit up. That's this Seven of Swords. Rival energy. The resistance. It said it. Yeah. And guess what? This motherfucker trying to put so much madness in the mix. This is chaos magic. That death magic is also chaos magic. Let me write that on now. Chaos magic. See how you just get tired of this shit? Ready for it to go away? Throw in chaos magic. Try to cause everything to be chaotic in your life. Yep, pressure. Goddamn, this is literally like he told what? He literally doing it to the man and the woman to make sure that that's the resistance so they never get back together. Look. Pushing him away. Look at that shit. And then he gonna get the fucking breakthrough and break the fuck out of there. Me too. And this is even government. Watch that other card come out about the bureaucracy. This is even the government too. Watch that other card comes out about the bureaucracy. Uh-oh. Message is gonna come in. There it is, guys. There it is. Talking about these messages. So that's going to be part 20, what? 4? Where we at? What part is that going to be? Is that going to be part 24, Spirit? Where we at? Yeah, part 24. Part 24 is going to be talking about the messages and the breakthrough. This breakthrough that he about to have. He about to have this breakthrough. There's some messages that's going to come in. Some incoming that's going to create a breakthrough. Praise be to the Most High God. To God be the truth. Okay? This motherfucker right here, show me is he taking his dust bowl ass to jail. That's all I want to know so we can end this with him. Excuse me. Is this little slime bucket going to jail? Show me what's happening to this Quasi Rael. This motherfucker who think he look, adjudication. He's in spiritual court this time around. Ain't no, you got another chance. See, the Most High, I ain't nice like boss. The Most High will give so many chances. Ooh! Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, Lou. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, Lou. Nah. Take your ass to jail. You going to jail. You played with fire. You done fucked around and found out. You're going to jail, jail, jail. Take your ass to jail, get your ass to jail. You got no bail cause you in jail. Go to jail and you get no bail. Going to jail with no bail. Baby, 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 baby. Show me what's coming in, Spirit. And after this so-called warlock takes his dusty ass to jail, now look. We got mansion. He going to the big house. He going to the feds. Oh, he going to federal prison. Spirit, please give me a resounding yes. I wish I had a yes or no deck. Oh, I do have a yes or no. Spin the wheel. Is this nigga going to the federal penitentiary? What? Hold on. Let's still hold on. Is this fool going to the federal penitentiary? What my yes or no? Is this fool going to the federal penitentiary? I can't make it up. He going to the federal penitentiary. This the big house. Wow. Let me write that on here. Because I ain't never seen that before. Federal penitentiary. Ooh. Federal penitentiary. Woo! Damn, what he was doing with some documents and shit. Some identity theft type shit. What was he doing? Identity theft? What was he doing? Was he doing identity theft? I can't talk. Identity theft. So they're gonna change right there. Closer than you think. Oh damn. This verdict is coming in closer than they think. Closer than he thinks. Ooh, and then that came out and jumped in the reverse. Ooh, self-sabotage. Damn. Going to the feds. Well, y'all, that seemed to be the end of the spread. I mean, of the picks. And we'll pick back up to see what this 7 is talking about. These messages coming in that's going to create some sort of breakthrough. So until then, love you guys. Thank you for staying to the end. If you listen to this on the afterplay, please 222 on the clock. Hit that like button, hit that share if you would love to donate to the channel. Right now, I still got my PayPal. You can hit it up on the PayPal. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust none of these goddamn third-party things. It's so much bullshit that keep on fucking happening. This is how I can tell this raggedy bitch, stupid busty ass nigga, dusty old ass nigga still doing shit. That's how I can tell. That's how I can tell. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, guys, love you, love you, love you, love you. Until the next time here on Still Elizabeth Rises. Peace.